Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here and welcome back to another video. Today I have a really exciting video for you as I'm going to a new shop which I don't do very often anymore. Now I've had the YouTube channel for quite a while, I've sort of been to all of the shops that I regularly go to, but I'd actually never been to this shop and I'm really excited to show you what this shop is. And that is Retro in Kingsland. Now the name is literally just Retro and that sounds absolutely awesome, that's because it is. I can't tell you how much I love this shop. It was so cool looking around. The person who was in the shop was absolutely awesome and showed me some incredible retro stuff, and I managed to add some awesome stuff to the collection. So I'm really looking forward to showing you what I found. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my channel Retrohead. But without further ado, let's go to Kingsland. So here I am outside Retro in Kingsland, and this is such an awesome shop. If you live in the Kingsland area, or even if you don't, you've got to make the trip to come here. Just because it was so cool. And it was the amount of different stuff they had inside. So if you come in here for video games, retro toys, anything like that, they've also got you covered. But also if you go in for like vinyl or DVDs or just anything cool, nostalgic, you will find something you like in here. So in this first cabinet, this was a lot of the video games here, and there was some really nice stuff. I really like the Star Wing stickers on that SNES, they were really cool. But there was so many awesome retro toys in here. So that was Retro in Kingsland, an absolutely awesome shop and one that I'll definitely be heading back to. But now let's go back to the games room and check out those pickups. So I am back from Kingsland and I've got to say, that shop is absolutely awesome. I'm definitely going to have to go back there. I really enjoyed looking around. Actually, my favourite thing that I bought wasn't actually out on the shelf. I was just talking about some of my favourite retro cartoons and the person in the shop actually found this at the back. So I really appreciate you doing that because I'm just so pleased with the pickups today. And I've picked up a little bit of all sorts, so I really do mean that. I've got a VHS, a Super Nintendo game in the box, some retro figures, a book, just some really random stuff. So the first two things are a couple of retro figures. Now I think these are 1986, I can't quite work out on the feet whether they're 1986 or 1988 because the writing is super small. You might know like off by heart if you're watching this, but I am much newer to retro toy collecting than I am retro game collecting, so I don't know overly much about it. So I picked up two Thundercats figures. The first one is Snowman of Hook Mountain. This is a really cool figure. The mechanism doesn't actually work, but when I tell you the price, you'll know why I picked this up. And also Snarf from Thundercats, who is my favourite Thundercat character. And this figure is just so cool. So this one was only £4 and this one was only £3. And I think for retro figures that are this cool, it's just such a good price. Like, you can't pick up new figures the same size as this for that price nowadays. So I was so pleased to find these. As you can see in the footage, I had loads of Thundercats figures, and I had to resist picking more up, but they also had loads more from like Bucky O'Hare and Transformers, Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters. I really had to resist trying to pick up loads more of these figures because I just thought the prices were so good. I did only pick up these two figures this time along with another little figure, but I have also got lots of other really random stuff to show you. But yeah, these are the first two items, two retro Thundercats figures. Thundercats is one of my favourite retro cartoons, so I was really pleased to pick these up. And the next figure is one that I know absolutely nothing about. I don't overly much collect for Power Rangers. I haven't really watched it much either, to be fair. But I found a little Power Rangers figure for only £1.50, so again, I couldn't resist picking this up. And that is this Power Ranger here. I don't know his name or nothing. He's a really small little figure. But I just thought he looked really cool sitting in the cabinet for £1.50, so I couldn't leave him behind. Next up we have the VHS tape, and I'm trying not to collect VHS tapes, but when I saw this one I knew I had to pick it up, and also the owner told me how you have to get this. So I can't remember what company he said, but it was some kind of yogurt company, and you had to save up all like the vouchers you get from the yogurts and apply to get this sent to you. So it's not like you could just go out and buy this, it's a little bit rarer. And that is this Flintstones VHS. Now this contains some really good episodes on, and ones that I really like watching. This was only £3. I just think to get something this cool and the retro artwork on this in this good condition for £3 is so good. And again, the Flintstones is one of my favourite retro cartoons. I'm trying to stick with a collecting of retro, like just retro things like this, with my absolute favourites, but I am struggling a little bit. But yeah, I was really pleased to pick this up for only £3. It did also have a Thunderbirds one there, you might have seen in the footage, but I'm not really into Thunderbirds, so I just picked this one up. But they were only £3 each, which I thought was such a good price. Next up we have the box Super Nintendo game. Now this one, at the time, didn't actually have a manual, but I'll tell you what's happened in a minute. So firstly, the game is FIFA Soccer on the Super Nintendo. Now he did this for £8, which I think is a really good price, and the main thing that drew me to this was the condition. Like, this Super Nintendo game is in such good condition. There's not really hardly anything wrong with it. A little bit of bowing of the box there, but in a protector that will write itself out. And I just really caught my eye because of how good condition this was in. So inside, like I said, at the time, this didn't have a manual, but I'll tell you how I got a manual for it in a minute. But I'm going to show you the cartridge and everything, because that's in really nice condition as well. We have an official insert, which is always good to see, and I think that's why these games are in good condition, because the insert helps keep the shape of it. But there we have the cartridge. There's a little mark there, but that will just wipe off nice and easily. But inside we also do have a manual, but that wasn't in there when I bought it. If you saw one of my most recent videos, I picked up a Facebook Marketplace deal of loads of boxed N64 games. And the person who sold them to me gave me a stack of like 3 little books and miscellaneous manuals. There was like a PS1 manual in there and stuff. Some really random stuff, but there was a FIFA Soccer manual in there. So then when I went to Kingsland, I actually saw this game boxed without the manual for only £8. So I thought, I've got to pick that up and reunite them, surely. Now, I have never actually played a FIFA game on the Super Nintendo, but I'm just looking at the back and it says, complete ball control, head, chest, pass, throw, shoot, dive, tackle and back heel. So I think this will definitely take advantage of the shoulder buttons on the SNES as well. I think the SNES will really work well with this game, and I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. And again, for only £8 for a complete in-box copy, now I've got the manual for it, this was a really good deal. Next up we have 2 little Buzz books, and these aren't my favourite book. I'm going to show you that one at the end. But these were only £1 each, so again, a lot of these pickups, ones that I just could not resist. So we have 2 Biker Mice from Mars books here. One of them's got a £2 sticker on, but I did actually end up getting charged £1 each for them. So we have Biker Mice from Mars, Rock and Ride, and also Steel Finger. Now, I've read both of these books, and I just absolutely love the pictures in here. I'll have to show you, like, one of the good pages, because they're just so cool. And again, for £1 each, I was not going to leave them sitting there. Biker Mice from Mars is not, like, one of my absolute favourites, but it is one that I enjoy watching. I'm trying to stick with my absolute favourite cartoons, but when I see stuff like this for £1 each, I just cannot resist picking it up. So the next pickup is a DVD, and that is not something that I buy very often. But this is one of my most favourite retro franchises of all time. Like, this is probably up there in my top 3 favourite retro cartoons of all time. And that is a Count Duckula DVD. Now, the hardest thing with collecting for Count Duckula is you just never ever see this stuff. And I only paid £3 for it. So I was super pleased to pick this up. Now, this is sort of for the collection, but mainly I picked this up to watch, as this is not the sort of thing that you really get on streaming sites, and I am not into streaming at all. I much prefer, if I want to watch a film or something like this, I'll just buy the DVD of it. Inside, it's a very nice condition. There's no scratches on the disc or nothing. I was super pleased to pick this up. And there's also some really good episodes on here, so I'm going to read you out some of the episodes. So we have The Mutinous Penguins, Restoration Comedy, Transylvanian Homesick Blues, One Stormy Night, which is actually one of my favourite episodes. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going back and watching this again, and for only £3, super pleased to find it. And the final pickup this time, and this is another Count Duckula item, and I'm just so pleased with this. And like I say, this wasn't actually out on the shop floor. The owner of the shop actually got it out the back for me, so if you are watching this, I really appreciate it, because I absolutely love this book. And that is Count Duckula's Storybook. Now, I have never actually seen this before, and I've been doing a little bit of research about it online, and I can't find any copies of this anywhere, like none on eBay or nothing like that. I paid £5 for this, which I was just so pleased to pay. And I'll do a little bit of overlay of some of the artwork in this book. It's absolutely awesome. And also the condition of it is really nice. Like, for a book that would have been flicked through like so many times, this is in such good condition. And you just never ever see Count Duckula stuff. So I was absolutely thrilled to pick this up. I cannot tell you how pleased I am with this. I've been trying to collect Count Duckula stuff for years now, and I only have a few things in my collection. just because you never see it. So I was so excited to pick this up. Let me know if you like Count Duckula in the comments down below. And also, if you don't like Count Duckula, what is your favourite retro cartoon? My top 3 is Count Duckula, Thundercats and Danger Mouse. Those 3 are my absolute favourite and ones that I'm trying to collect little bits for. And you see Thundercat stuff, you every now and again see Danger Mouse stuff, and you hardly ever see Count Duckula stuff. So when I get the chance to pick some of it up, I'm really excited. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, please subscribe, and let me know what was your favourite pickup of the day. I don't really think I need to tell you mine. It's obviously that Count Duckula book. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!